Hello friends, welcome back to part 4 of drawing myself in different cartoon forms. I know that I say this every time, but I really think this one might be my favorite. I'll give you a little spoiler, the Sailor Moon one is my favorite. It is so good, and I am so excited for you guys to see it because it makes my little heart so happy. Let's go ahead and jump on into it, shall we? Hello friends, and welcome to the first drawing of the 5 for today. The first one is from the Rugrats. Who didn't love the Rugrats? Lugrats? Hello? Who didn't love the Rugrats when we were younger? So I loved the Rugrats. The voice actress who voiced Tommy Pickles is actually one of the reasons why I wanted to start voice acting when I was younger. And hopefully I'll be able to do some voice acting more so in my future. I'm working on a couple of different things, so fingers crossed that all works out, but who knows what the world will bring. I kind of took inspiration for the hairstyle from Angelica and decided to give myself more of the appearance of a swoop side bang rather than across the forehead. And for the outfit inspo, I kind of took some little bits from Phil and Lil because I really like Lil's little overall type dress, and of course we had to add a cute adorable little frog on the front because we love our frog here. Frog is just the cutest thing. Like, how could you not? Gotta have the baby diaper because you're just a stinky baby, as Angelica would say. And I really like the way that this one came out. It was super cute, super simple, very adorable, and yeah, I really liked it. The next one is going to be from Charlie Brown. Some of the art styles for Charlie Brown look kind of more like a pencil drew them rather than having like clean cut lines, and so I decided to do my line work in a similar kind of pencil looking design that I usually use for my sketching. But instead I decided to use that as our main outline, and then I just duplicated that layer so that it would look a little bit darker and a little bit less like it was, it would look a little bit more harsh rather than as light as the sketching layer is. And that's it. It's literally so fast and so cute, and I feel like I definitely could fit in a little Charlie Brown episode. Like, how freaking cute is that? Come on now. The next one is Sailor Moon. I decided to take a couple of different pieces from the different poses and put them all together to get more of a look of what I was going for. At first I wanted to do like not a long hair, but like a straight down hair, and I was going to do like a mid-length, and I decided, you know what, these are Sailor Scouts. Why don't we do space buns? So I decided to give myself some cute little space buns up at the top for my hair. The pose, I wanted to keep the cute little peace sign, but instead of having it on my eye like Sailor Moon did, I just decided to do a regular peace sign because why not? On the little bow, I decided to add a little froggy face in the front to kind of give it a froggy flair. I liked the idea of some cool little boots rather than the high heels, just because I personally would rather wear boots than wear heels. For the space buns, I originally had them as little hearts that I was going to put on them, kind of reminiscent of like Sailor Moon, and then I was like, you know what, frog. We need to put little tiny frogs on there instead. And I'm so glad that I made that decision because I think the frogs are just too stinking cute. Too stinking cute. This was probably the longest drawing that I've ever done so far. I know that it looks like I did this pretty fast, but this one probably took the most time. Fun fact of the day, I was watching Encanto while I was drawing this. And it's so funny because going back doing the voice recording or the voiceover for this, I know that when I was drawing this, it was during the part when Mirabel goes into Bruno's tower. I won't give any more spoilers just in case, but I do remember that that's exactly where I was when I was drawing this part. I love how my brain does that with things. I can like connect them. I made the skirt a lot simpler than what it was because I am not good at drawing clothes, as you all know from before. clothes are just not my thing. I also had a hell of a time drawing this weird angle for the legs. I don't know why, my brain just could not do these angles that Sailor Moon says is what legs do. I don't think it's what legs do, but you know what? We're going with the style anyways. The face I was a little confused with. I don't know why, but I just could not get the eyes right for a hot minute. But the eyes, I ended up just kind of winging them in the end because I felt like none of them were correct. So we'll see what happens. I played around with the little frog that we have on the front for a very hot minute because I was like, okay, should I put in some gold? Maybe I should throw in a different shade of green because I didn't want to use the two shades that I was already using. I kind of wanted to make sure that it was something a little bit different, and I kind of liked the way that it worked out. Once again, the eyes were just such a pain in the butt. But overall, I think it looks pretty freaking cute. 10 out of 10. I love that one. It's so good. Our next art style is going to be Bob's Burgers. I don't really know the characters in Bob's Burgers because I've never really seen a full episode, but the one that wears a bunny hat was kind of my inspiration for this one because, hello, I have a frog hat, as we all know. I think this is the most that I've incorporated frog into one of these drawing episodes, but it just kind of worked out really well. Every time that I used frog, it just really made sense to me, and this little froggy hat on Little Bob's Burgers version of me, I think is just the cutest thing. And I'm very excited for you guys to see the finished product. Also, what's your guys' favorite cartoon show? Maybe it was growing up, maybe it's now. What's your favorite cartoon? Whether it's for the art style, if it's for the content, you let me know. I'm very curious. Go ahead and put a little comment down below. Look at that. Cute, sweet, and simple. Throwing her in and getting right over into the next one. I will say, honestly, this is probably my least favorite one that I did all day. We did My Life as a Teenage Robot. I remember watching this show when I was younger, and it feels like a fever dream because I feel like nobody else that I know remembers that this show existed. I was really stuck on what to do for the hair. Nothing really made sense. I didn't really like any of the reference photos that I found. And so I just kind of pieced a couple of things together. This one's really not my favorite. I definitely would say that this is probably in my top 3 least favorite. Maybe later on in the future I'll revisit this one, but for now, it is what it is. It's not terrible, it's just not my favorite. I feel like I could have done more with it. You know what I mean? I feel like I could have done more. And that's it. That is our last one of today's 20. We've got 20 whole pictures done so far. How insane is that? Isn't that crazy? I am so incredibly excited to continue to do more of these. We have at least 2 more parts left, maybe 3. I also might change a couple of the cartoon forms that I have in my roster right now and add some different ones instead, because some of them I feel like I can't really portray them well enough because maybe like the art style isn't as recognizable, if that makes sense, but we'll see what happens. And that's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to maybe leave a comment down below. Let me know which one's your favorite so far out of the 20 that we have done. And maybe hit that subscribe button. Maybe give it a little boop. See you next time. Bye, friends. just wanted to throw a quick little thing out there, friends. If you didn't know, I actually do art commissions on the site as well for any kind of Twitch needs, YouTube needs too, probably. I do emotes, panels, logos, etc. I do typically tend to do a lot of emotes, but I can do pretty much anything if you need it. Thanks for staying and hanging out for this last few seconds. I appreciate you. Bye!